Hey everyone, Africa is changing quickly. Lots of people are moving from the countryside to the cities. This is changing how Africa looks. It's important to understand why. One big reason is more babies being born. Africa's population is growing fast, and many of these new people are living in cities. This makes it hard to have enough resources like food and water and enough houses and roads. But it also makes cities exciting and full of energy. Changes in the weather are also important. Droughts and floods are making it hard to farm, so people are moving to cities. This can make it hard to find jobs and places to live. But it also shows that cities need to be stronger and ready for changes in the weather. Finally, globalization is connecting Africa to the rest of the world more than ever. This brings new chances to buy and sell things, and for people to invest money in businesses. But it also means that African cities are competing with cities all over the world. The city and the countryside in Africa are connected in many ways. What happens in one affects the other. This is especially true when it comes to money. Rural areas are still where most of the food is grown. They feed the growing cities, but farmers are also growing more food to sell to other countries. This brings in money that people need. But it also means that farmers have to worry about the price of food around the world. Cities, on the other hand, are where most businesses and factories are. They provide jobs for people from the countryside. Sometimes smart people leave the countryside to work in the city, and that can be a problem for the countryside. But cities need the people who come from the countryside to work. Many people are moving from the countryside to the city in Africa today. People move to cities hoping for a better life, but it's not always easy. Many people end up living in crowded areas with not so good housing. Sometimes people who have just moved to the city are treated badly, and it can be hard to get things like healthcare and clean water. But they also bring their energy, skills and traditions to the city. Lots of new people in the city makes it hard to have enough houses, buses and clean water for everyone. But it also makes cities more interesting and exciting places to live. Cities in Africa have big problems, but we can solve them. By making good plans and learning more about these problems, we can make a better future for everyone in Africa. Governments need to build more affordable houses, buses and trains, and create more jobs. They also need to fix the problems that make people leave the countryside, like not having enough money or good jobs. Researchers can help by giving the government information they need to make good decisions. They can also help find new ways